Alright, once again, basements. Can I access it? I don't think we're getting across there, but I'll try. We need to go to the apartment. Yeah, that door's blocked, so... Mind you, this door is not blocked. Never mind, that door is blocked. Am I going to get ambushed? I can't get back to the north this way. I could only get as far as the wrist room. The empty room is locked. That door's open. Yeah, we're gonna get attacked in a moment. Let's make our way to Dr. Gray's apartments. But I can just go upstairs here, can't I? I'll pass on the parlor or the clerk's office or whatever it is because I truly believe it's empty. I've got a feeling they may be showing up in pink because maybe there's a collectible that we need to pick up as Carnby. Because this is still locked down, there's still pinks in the lab area. That's my best guess at this point. Maybe there's collectibles in these rooms that we can't pick up as Emily, and that's why they're showing up as pink. Can we get in here? We can.
Miss Hartwood, lock the door, will you? I'd rather not run into dear Dr. Gray if I can help it.
This feels strange. So very strange.
Whoa.
Emily felt detached, as if watching herself from across the room, awkwardly attempting to help Detective Carnby solve the case of her missing uncle. What was happening to her? And why did this place feel so familiar?
We're trying to temper manic behavior, but we've entered the third person. It is not tank controls, unfortunately. Did we really have fixed camera angles? No, it's just a one angle. Bummer. Let's talk to Edward.
You okay?
This place? It's like something from my childhood.
It's just a private study of a very peculiar man.
I think this is it. I'm properly mad.
You should be. Dr. Gray's playing with fire. Derceto's a powder keg of loonies, all ready to play their part in a murderous cult.
I'm guessing we learn about the cults on Carnby's side.
I I'm trying to say I've lost my mind, Detective. The Heartwood curse has caught up with me.
I'm sure you're exaggerating. Try to focus on whatever you've been doing.
Breaking the Dark Man's contract. Does it even matter anymore?
Does he even know what that means, what we just said? I'll go for the desk last. Can't get out there. I can't sprint. I still think a lot of what's going on is related to that picture we're carrying on our back. It's got to be something, right?
There's a book missing.
Right. We know what to do about that. False book. Myth of the Golden Fleece. It's a hollow book. I wonder what we could do with that. Oh my god, I'm a genius.
A secret door.
Looks like it.
Careful. Let me go first.
Not a hidden door. A secret door. Let's walk in and find ourselves somewhere entirely different. Oh my god, these angles.
Now we're talking. Great job, Emily.
This is a great throwback.
I can't believe I didn't see that before.
Let's see what. Furniture key. Let's talk some
Found
more.
anything?
Oh, Dr. Gray's in so deep, I knew it. He's as mad as his patients. I mean, look at this. She who can till the soil of this sick world and begin again. The black goat of the woods with 1,000 young. Absolute insanity.
Lossie.
I have the strangest sensation that this is somehow Jeremy's room.
What? No. This is Dr. Gray's private quarters.
I feel I want to apologize, Detective, for my elusive behavior tonight. I'm glad you haven't given up on me and my uncle yet.
Ah, you got nothing to apologize for. In fact, you've been out of my hair for most of the evening, you're self-reliant, and you've been helping with your own particular brand of investigation. As far as I'm concerned, you're an exemplary client.
Thank you, Edward. Mr. Carnby.
How many people have we killed tonight, though? Without realizing. First meeting transcript.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes. You're from the Cerro, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions.
I'm going to stop that there and say the top sentence, which is not being read out. This is at his brother Philip's home in the Garden District, New Orleans. So Dr. Gray is visiting Jeremy.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes. You're from the Cerro, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No. No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No. Juan Luis Jorge. Oh, wait there a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he? Oh, he is the author.
Let's go back through all of these notes and find what he wrote. He definitely wrote something, and we've got a clue from him.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real one is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. Well, there is Jacob.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh no, Doctor. Not at all. He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Heartwood Curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men.
Yeah!
Please, Mr. Heartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Heartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
And I think he's very excited about that for multiple reasons. Right, but the Dark Man has been in the family, apparently. And we're seeing him as well. I don't think this is entirely all in Jeremy's head. Where is this clue? Just gonna flick through these very quickly and just see if I can find this damn clue. It would have been in an earlier chapter. There we go. Reflections on the power of the verb in certain texts. True divinity is found in the choice of leaving the stage where we all perform. People who discover this freedom unexpectedly will be struck by the terror of this revelation and become paralyzed, or worse, turn to suicide. However, if you are able to weather that storm, you will discover that there is a divine path beyond that fear. There is a chance to dismount your destiny and make something new, something that hasn't been planned for or predestined. That's what Jeremy has done. He has found true divinity. He's taken that author very literally, and we are also seeing that author.
This has something to do with the numbers for the talisman.
I don't care right now, Emily. We walked into Terrorella, or whatever it's called, and we spoke to Juan, even though he's a figment of Jeremy's imagination. The snake dagger, we're holding that.
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein. In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book, De Vermis Mysteris, should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vachy's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prin certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vahi's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vahi had dug up Prin's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vahi considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prin's book attempts to describe.
You lose me, game.
The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning, only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker. Vahi's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it. What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind, if they had the good luck to survive.
Is that what we're going to do at the end of the game? Stab ourselves in the eye, Dead Space 2 style? Spoilers for Dead Space 2. That has something to do with the talisman. I mean, it's a symbol for the talisman, but I don't recognize the symbols around it. They don't correspond to any of the astrological symbols or whatever they're called. You want to go get that, Carby? Apparently not. I have no control.
Hello? Who's there? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Jeremy is with the Dark Man? Where? Who is he? What is the Dark Man?
The Heartwood Curse. He will come for you too.
Right, so 1 second.
The voice on the phone was somehow familiar, yet so strange. Who was that?
Edward Carnby did not hear the phone ring. He did not investigate. Everything that just happened there, was that all in our head? Also, was that clock broken before we entered the room? The phone rang when we opened that closet. Why? And yes, I do see that thing on the left. Is the talisman with the clocks open yet another gate? Why? Why are we doing this? Toy talisman.
Ah, what's this?
Maybe I should, show that to Edward. try and convince him that I am actually going mad. Right, so this thing here, it must have something to do with the numbers. We must be able to glean some numbers from this, but... hey, maybe those symbols do match. Wait. That's been archived. That thing's been archived. Okay, I think we have a puzzle here, unless there's a obvious solution here. There's nothing in here. My flashlight, maybe? Maybe I need to shine my flashlight in that closet. It's so hard to control you. And I'm not even using tank controls. What do we make of that? I'm looking more at the directions of the arrows than anything. The outer arrows pointing at the inner ring and the middle ring. And I've got to be honest, I don't recognize any of the symbols outside. These are the two documents that we picked up by entering this room. Right now I'm just looking for any pretty pictures. That looks like the Dark Sun.
The Dark Man offered me a prison, and I accepted.
I'll try 918. Failing that, I'll take a look at those arrows. Nine, 1, 8. Alright, so that arrow is pointing away. Let's make it point down. And let's make this arrow point down as well. That's not the answer. That's what we see on the floor though. We see the bottom arrow pointing up, and then we see these two arrows on the above rings pointing down. That's definitely not it. Okay. What, pray tell, am I missing? I have another puzzle, I need to use my noggin, and I'm not good at that. Mind you, the last one that I got stuck on was absolute rubbish. These symbols must mean something. Emily said they must have something to do with the talisman. There's definitely nothing else in here. Also, is there really nothing in here? Also, can I check out this? No, I can't check out any of these items on the right-hand side. Canby, help me. I'm stupid. I need help. Worst part about this is I could easily brute force that, but I don't want to. It really does look like the arrows are pointing down and then up and up. And yeah, that's the opposite of what I got there right now, but it makes sense because the down arrow cannot be moved. Is there something else to do with this clock that I'm missing? Does it say down the bottom? Kuwasi Una Fantasia. That means absolutely nothing to me. Yeah, I had it upside down. I apologize. The top arrow needed to point down and the other two needed to point up. I had that the wrong way around.
You heard the telephone ring, right?
No, the telephone's cut off. I tried calling the police earlier.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
None of Emily's experiences seemed to line up with reality anymore. Even when she accomplished something, it seemed absurd. Was this what it was like to be completely consumed by the hardwood curse? Not mind-numbing terror, but a continuous state of confusion breaking you down.
Pretty much. Edward, would you mind following me, please? I'll give you permission to hold my hand. We'll walk. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't do that, Emily.
Hey, Mr. Carnby?
What?
Nothing, right?
It's a closet?
That's right, Detective. I'll see you later. I have to finish this.
You're not looking from the correct angle.
You're going inside the closet?
I know what it looks like, but I can't explain it, much less justify it.
All right. You do what you have to do, miss.
Goodbye, Detective.
From his point of view, I'm guessing she's just going in the closet and closing the doors.
The icy wastes before her felt profound and deeply wrong, like staring into a grisly wound revealing bone under the fleshy mounds of muscle, seeing layers of Jeremy that she would rather stay hidden.
This game is bizarre. Once again, it sounds like we're on a boat. I have an ice pick. It's not the same boat that ran ashore. Sallow offering. Prisoner of ice. What are we up against here?
What can be said about Jacob van Ostad without evoking contempt or apologia? The first piece of information is the obvious. He is not the explorer Jeremy idolized in his youth, but the figment of his imagination. If you want biographical facts, I am not the one to answer such questions. In the case of Yermi, he is a guardian of imagination. Or rather, a persona appointed the role of containing a self-sabotaging mania. However useful Jacob once was, his loyalty to Yermi has slowly been replaced by fanaticism. Like a firekeeper who has for decades been burnt by his own sacred flames, now does what he imagines the fire wants. Yermi has lost all control over Jacob and suffers greatly because of him, but is admittedly also still invigorated by his labor.
I can't scroll
In the
down.
plainest of words, Jacob keeps Yermi sick so he can remain Yermi.
Okay, that's it. I can't scroll down further anyway. Right, but one, you are also a figment of Jeremy's imagination, so I don't know who to trust here. I can't trust you. I can't trust Jacob. I certainly cannot trust Emily. What even is this game? That is a flare gun. Flare supplies. Hold to switch between handguns. The Greenland Expedition. We're in Greenland.
We found the ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Oostad was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Oostad declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own.
Uh-oh.
The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had written off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares, and headed toward the coast and up the climb, towards the stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky, that celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Herstan. Go, and never come back." And so I left.
And presumably he's still alive. I didn't think that's how flares work, but okay. Let me go back and refill if I can. Wonder how long they last. not terribly long. So at this point, I'm not sure where I'm going. I mean, that looks useful for sure. Keep going. Me finding that was, once again, more arts and class. I see another one on the right. Knowing this game, there's going to be something collectible out here, and I'm not going to fight until post-game. Let's make our way out to the Stellarum, or whatever it's called. I'll switch back to the handgun, because I don't believe I need the flares. That Aurora, wow. Lovely effect. And Jacob may be up here. Emphasis on the may. Another ice pick. Whoa. Yeah, I'm thinking we might find Jacob and we might stab him in the eye. Or ourselves. Investigate the ruins. Uh-oh. Checking if there's anything else there. Right, well, it's locking onto this guy, which makes me think that they're hostile and going to attack us. Hence me switching to sneak. What is going on here?
Who are you? What do you want?
Emily, you should not have come.
Yeah, hey, we can talk about this.
It's too late for that. It's too late.
That's Jacob. I assume this is a boss fight of some sort. Oh, not good, not good. I've got the bullets. I've got the ice picks, so I probably should just spend less time dodging and more time attacking. This guy's a bit of a bullet sponge. I don't think he's dead. 20 pistol bullets, holy crap. I did not believe he's dead for a moment. He's going to get back up when we're exploring this place. And it stops spinning. did he know who we were? Mind you, we know Jeremy, so I assume that's how he knows who we are. Align the stars. Taurus? It looks like it. Tight lid. Ah, we're putting the sacrificial dagger into the lid. And then plugging the talisman into a familiar shape.
The Dark Man is going to be in the middle of your existence, Jeremy. At least set everything.
I can barely hear you, Emily. That goes here. That one. And then I probably need to align it on the outside, but I'm not sure how. That will do. That's not how this works, and you know it. Yeah, that's a Cthulhu. Or a deep one, or whatever the language is. What's going on with the screen? Let me just grab that. And I figured that's what we had to do. He's not dead though. We need to do that multiple times, I guess. Alright, Tommy gun time. Third time's the charm. Oh my god, the game's showering me with ammo. I'm just gonna reload while I'm here. Oh, that was dumb. Nearly. Make it quick. Straight through the eyeball. So, if Jacob is the poisoner, does that heal Jeremy? First floor corridor outside our room. Did he survive? Second floor.
I don't understand. Why are you here? I did everything you wanted to break the pact. What else can I do? Wait, it did work. That's why you're coming after me. You're in my head now. In that case, I hope you enjoy your stay.
Emily, stop!
Don't worry. We got you.
Nah, I think you were better off shooting yourself, Emily. Those two are not trustworthy at all.
Are you alone? Or is he in there with you? Miss Hot, what is up?
Heard you almost painted the foyer with your own blood and guts. Good to see you still in one piece. Stick around, will you? It's going to be an exciting night.
You're not going to sacrifice Grace in front of me, are you? Really?
Good to see you made it, miss. And all that ruckus, Lottie gave you a healthy dose of that sleeping juice. Wasn't sure you'd be waking up again.
What happened?
You had a psychological breakdown. Tried to shoot yourself. Sorry for the manhandling, but we just wanted to save you.
You also stabbed Jeremy in the eye.
Is he alright?
He's a little strange, but everything else is back to normal.
Really? I broke the pact?
I don't think so.
I don't know what you did, but it worked. Let's see you standing up, miss.
You can keep that painting, Grace. He is alive.
Jeremy, are you okay? I'm so sorry for hurting you. How can you ever forgive me?
Emily, I missed you so. I do hope you'll stay with me for a while.
That's not an improvement.
What's wrong? Is it anesthesia? He seems so meek.
I wish that was the case. It turns out that you managed to lobotomize him. It's actually quite impressive considering your technique.
Oh, we've got notes on that.
Is
Shit.
this permanent?
You sacrificed a piece of his mind to save the whole. It's a little like treating a bad knee by cutting off the leg. It's blunt, but it works.
That's terrible.
Perhaps. But at least he won't suffer anymore. Do you remember the Dark Man, Jeremy?
Ah, yes. Where did he go? I hope he is doing all right.
You see? With a violent stab, you made any future treatment quite redundant. I assume you will be bringing him with you back to New Orleans.
I will. I just need to find Detective Carnby.
That was unexpected.
Everything was back to normal. Did any of it really happen? What had Emily actually been doing all night?
Yeah, I'm going to need to look at this in editing, which probably won't happen until I've played through Carnby's campaign and try and figure out what the hell just happened. Did we hallucinate the entire thing? Was it all just a dream? Really? I hope not. Yeah, there were definitely notes about... where was it? I was just looking at it. The ice pick through the eyeball. That did not trigger, damn it. Right there. And we read a note somewhere here. I think it's now gone, along with a bunch of other stuff that we picked up inside Dr. Gray's apartment. That talked about plunging this thing in an eye. What the hell were we doing all night? Can't see it here. I'm probably skipping past it multiple times. That is an old... No, it's not that old. I can't see it here. Hmm.
I'll be back soon, Jeremy. Then we'll go back to the city.
How fun. I do like riding in the motor car.
We fixed him, but we broke him.
Is there any chance he'll relapse back to his previous condition?
None at all. He is forever cured from all worries and other difficult feelings.
Have you seen Detective Carnby?
I'm sure he's around here somewhere, poking and prodding.
The way Carnby was speaking, it sounds like he wants to either kill you lot or arrest you all.
Emily reluctantly accepted the bittersweet end to her journey. She had found Jeremy and brought him back to Derceto. But at what cost? Partial blindness and permanent brain damage. Maybe it was for the best, she tried to tell herself. Jeremy did seem more docile, happier even, and whatever spell of insanity she had suffered herself, everything was finally set right. It was time to find Detective Carnby and head back to New Orleans.
It's not over yet. There's going to be something else, I know it. Alright, so... Oh my god, there's so much pink stuff here. Once again, I speculate that it's going to be collectibles and things in Carnby's campaign. Ruth.
Well done, Miss Hartwood. You officially made Derceto the dullest place in existence again.
Oh, thank you. Happy to be of service.
And all we had to do was stab Jeremy in the eye. Does she have any memories of what happened?
Have you seen Detective Carnby anywhere?
Still chasing that lovable palooka around, are you? I'm sure you'll find him.
Can I write to you when I get back to town?
You are too sweet, Miss Hartwood. I'll look forward to reading all about your tedious routine.
She's going nowhere though. She still needs treatment for her condition. I'm not going to drink whatever that is or eat whatever that is. Taste Lossie. Wait. One of you is Lossie, I don't know whom. You're not Lossie.
Good to see you're still with us, miss. Are you hungry?
No, no, no.
No, thank you. I'm still a bit woozy.
I don't see the flavor aid, but it's there.
Ooh, is that gumbo?
I make it every year. We set up a little feast by the wishing tree and start a new year together.
Have you seen Mr. Carnby?
I haven't seen him for a while. Maybe he left.
Maybe he's in the basement. Against his will. What the hell did he do, though, when we went into the closet? Did he just leave us there? Surely he would have monitored us. He's got to be a better man than that. Something in the sensor there.
Looks like a storm's coming.
Radio says it could get real bad. Floodings and such.
I should probably get moving before the weather gets worse. Have you seen Detective Carnby?
Not for a while, but he said he's gonna wait for you.
Where was that? Where did he say that?
Take care, Batiste.
You too, Miss Emily.
How long ago did he say that, and where did he say that? Because if he's right, then you all are up to no good. No, we're not doing that. We chat to everyone first.
I almost forgot this was here.
The very heart of Deseto, you know. Almost time to call on her.
What is it that you do? Is it like the voodoo rituals you read about in the papers?
I don't know, miss. I never saw one up close. My family has always been suspicious of the hoodoo.
Honestly, who knows whether that's a lie at this point or not.
You haven't seen Detective Carnby, have you?
No, and I hope he stays away. I don't think he would understand what is about to happen here.
I mean, if it involves sacrificing Grace, then from our point of view, that's fine, but you're right, Carnby might disagree with that.
Do you know what's about to happen here?
Oh, just a little ceremony we do each year on the eve of St. John. We raise our glasses to the old wishing tree here and ask for a better year.
How long have you been here?
Is it all for show? Or do you actually believe the tree can help?
Well, I guess some of us do. I mean, Lottie and Mags are pretty invested. Taking it a little too far, you know.
I assume that's Mags over there.
Sounds like you might be in a cult.
Yeah, I can see how you think that.
He came here just to get some rest, but by the sounds of it, he's been here for years. And we may have been as well, but we're not going to get that information. Race. You little shit. That's a triangle there, holy crap. You right there, Grace? Unreal Engine 5 doing work. Right, you little shit, what's up?
What are you doing?
Preparing for the ceremony. This time she will come. I'm sure of it.
Who's coming, Grace?
The Black Goat of the Woods, the mother of 1,000 young.
I hope you find what you're looking for, Grace. Whatever it is that you need.
That's a terrible thing to say.
And you are a terrible person. But it's so weird playing this after playing Alone in the Dark too. It makes no sense. That is some really freaky bullshit going on there. Alright, so I think we've spoken to everyone here. I can't imagine we can go outside. I think we have no choice now but to wait for Mr. Carnby to rock up.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson, we talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important. We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, we need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all. But we don't know what we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
Do not listen to the child.
Ever there praises in abundance to the Black Goat of the Woods. Hear us, brother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever there
praises and abundance to Black Goat of the Woods.
Ever
Hear us, brother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us. Hear us, brother.
Ever there's praise and abundance to
Hear us, brother.
and take pity on us. Take pity on us. Accept our sacrifice and judge us.
This is madness!
This here's what he's
She's just a child!
with 1,000 years!
Edward!
Yeah, I saw him up there.
We're leaving!
No! There has to be a sacrifice!
Setting the tree on fire just like the OG. How is Grace okay with this?
Come with me.
Oh! What the fuck? Stop the black ghost of the woods.
Emily Hartwood arrived only moments later. Together they said farewell and left the people of Derceto to their St. John's Eve festivities. As Conby sat down in the driver's seat, he was filled with a sense of melancholy. Emily didn't seem happy, just relieved that they were leaving. And Jeremy just sat quiet, like a dog beaten into submission. As he started up the car, Emily handed Detective Conby an envelope with the money she owed him. He sighed, accepted the bittersweet end, and drove back to New Orleans.
I'm sorry, did you just spoil the ending? If so, that's hilarious. That seems like the sort of thing we get after this battle. If not, that's brilliant. If so, that's hilarious.
I have to stop that thing. It's gonna kill everything in its way.
Nah, we can just run for dear life, honestly. Alright, I don't think we're imagining this. Oh god, that's horrible. How were they okay with this, really? So, what, every year they had to sacrifice someone to keep the tree under control? Or the black ghost of the woods under control? That's all I get out of that. Fuck me. Map is of no use, but I think we're still in Derceto. Where am I going? This way? Maybe? No? Yes, no? Ruth's dead.
No, Ruth. Get yourself together, Emily. You have to finish this.
She seemed like the only half-sane person here, even though, you know, she had a magical camera that could take us back to World War I. Where am I going? I'm not actually sure. Healing fluid? Gorgeous. And by that I mean horrifying, but gorgeous nevertheless. Okay, I recognize this area. That's going to take us out to the mezzanine. What's wrong with your face? really sure what I should be doing here. Reload. Reload. Oh! One-shotted. I'm not at full health, but that was one shot. Alright, so let me just stand and deliver. I'm not full on handgun bullets. No idea about the shotgun. There's plenty of Tommy gun ammo there though, so let's use it. Nothing behind us. I'm guessing this is the last battle. It has to be. Everyone else is dead. I do see those pustules above its middle mouth. Maybe I have to aim for that. Yeah, that seems to work. And that actually seems to piss him off, so... hit him again, good. There's another one now. That seems like a good call. Out of cartridges. Never mind, there's more now. Whoa. Scripted. Go through the world. Right, what's next? Can't see shit. What am I looking for here? Anyone else? Coward. Oh hell. On the steamboats, we know you things have a lot of HP. What the fuck? Alright, what am I doing? I'm healing. I'm probably gonna die. Let's throw that at you. I don't know what I'm aiming for, if anything. Maybe legs? They might have those pustules on them. Reminds me of the Jack Baker fight from RE7. Spoilers for RE7. Almost out of healing. Okay, I've got virtually nothing left. Never mind, I've got a machine gun now. Is that it? No, I just got knocked down. But that might have been scripted. Alright, I assume it's releasing more little dudes now. Like that. Hell. Hurry up! Got trapped there, and Emily did not reload fast enough, and unfortunately, I believe that's going to kick me back to the start of this fight. But I think I see exactly what I have to do now. I just need to dodge better, not get stuck. I could have sworn I just healed there, but I've got no health. Let's see if we can do this. I feel I'm good enough to do this. Also, I don't know if the flare gun does damage or not, so I'm not going to risk that. First phase looks super simple, we just need to keep hitting those bulbous parts. Failing that, I'll turn the difficulty down because I've had enough of this game. First hit. I think we need to hit him 5 times and then he'll go down. Shotgun shells, 5 of them, nice. That's more than I've had at any point in this game, I think. 10 shotgun shells. It's over here. Yeah, I'm trying to reload and trying to pick them up at the same time. It's interrupting the reload animation. Okay, we should go down now. Like that. We fall under the world for a moment. And then I think it's going to sit down and release some little dudes to come after us. I may as well use my shotgun here, or actually you're a bit far away. Let's use a pistol. 4 bullets, nice. You need a shotgun. Oh wow, 1 shot. I think that's the game just being generous on me there because we're at the final battle. I think everything seems much weaker now. That thing didn't go down. Or did it? I can't tell. Right, let me just reload. Oh hell. Let's dodge a bit. Take one of the legs down. Take another leg down. Breathe, please. Please, thank you. There we go. Shoot a couple of weak spots. Slow on that one, but whatever. Let's grab the bullets. Like ghosts and 1,000 young. This is it here. Okay, that's scripted, so he gets back up. He's going to release more little dudes, I think. Let's take the opportunity to reload. I believe they're going down in 1 shot. I don't know if that's because I'm aiming for the head or if they're genuinely weaker. Uh-oh. I was going for this. That's a weapon. Alright, I've just picked up a crucifix somehow. I don't see how I can select the crucifix, but whatever. Is what it is, I guess. What? Okay, that's just fucked. I'll give this one more go. I just got one-shotted out of nowhere. I see that I've got no health here coming in. That's curious. Right, so the earlier drink did work. I just had no health. That's fucked. Right. Final go, and then I'm turning the difficulty down because I really don't think this game benefits from playing it on hard. Similar to what I've heard about the Silent Hill 2 remake. Okay, the crucifix is a melee weapon. Got us. Gotta move, gotta move. Alright, that should take him down. Lovely. It's gonna spawn a bunch of little shitheads. Might as well do that. shotgun shells while I use those. So, I would like to observe that I am at full health. Just so you know, I've seen that. Run, Emily! Yes, I know how to dodge attacks. I've learnt that by now. It took me a very long time to learn that, but I've learnt that. Right, we're not down. Go down. Let's shoot off a couple more of those. Hell. I'm in trouble. I think we might be done. Are you driving, Carnby?
Emily, are you alright?
I don't understand anything that just happened.
Me neither.
What was that?
The whole gang was a cult dedicated to something called the Black Goat of the Woods. I've been trying to gather as much information as I could. It was only after you started talking about monsters that I thought maybe there was some truth to all the nonsense I was finding.
Where's Jeremy? Uncle! Are you alright?
Everything is out of order. This isn't the way the story goes. I shouldn't be alive.
Don't say that. You made it out. Be happy. Okay?
Hey, kid. You doing alright?
Can we leave her behind?
It wasn't what I expected, but you can't always get what you want.
This makes no sense.
Alright, you ready to head back to New Orleans?
Come on, Jeremy. Let's go.
Can I come?
No, leave her behind.
Don't leave her. You have to take her to Hell's Kitchen.
God damn it.
What on earth are you talking about?
Was Kitchen, of course, being the mansion in Alone in the Dark 2. Maybe they turned that into a mental asylum as well. I have no clue why we got that log at the end of the game. We don't see them getting into the car, but it describes what happened. That was an absolutely bizarre experience, and I want to say not in a good way. I mean, I get it, I think. Emily has no idea what happened, what is real, what is not. But that doesn't make for a compelling story in my opinion. This game does look fantastic in parts. I'm sorry, do I have lyrics here? I'm not gonna lie, this sounds like the protagonist of Disco Elysium trying to sing. Spoilers for Disco Elysium. I don't know, I mean... For half of the game we're wandering around various worlds, which is implied to be Jeremy's head, but... Then Emily... I don't know what to make of any of what just happened. I'm going to need to look at my editing and maybe look at a few websites to try and figure out just what the fuck's going on. And I suspect things might become a little bit clearer, maybe, if we play as Edward. I assume both campaigns are taking place at exactly the same time. Maybe we'll see where Emily went or what she was doing. I mean, that last scene in the apartment, she hopped into the closet, and I assume Edward's like, whatever, and just shrugged his shoulders and walked away. What is the deal with Grace, though? Why was she being such a little fucking shithead for the entire game? And why on earth... I'm sorry, you got Yuri Lowenthal to play Mr. Waits? Bullshit. Liam O'Brien? Yuri again? This is where a lot of the budget went, I think, on the voice acting and the acting in general. But I mean, why did Grace stab us with a needle? Why did Grace agree to be hung in front of the tree? What on earth was going on here? Alright, well, I'm not done, unfortunately. I think I will continue playing this. We'll play as Edward Carnby. We'll check out his campaign. I will say, though, I've got no desire to play this on hard mode for Edward's campaign. Like I said right at the end there, this is not the sort of game which benefits from any kind of hard mode, in my opinion. It's more about the atmosphere, the exploration, that sort of thing. And just on that subject, I really didn't enjoy that we spent so much time outside of Decesso. The whole appeal of Alone in the Dark, the original, is that you're stuck inside this creepy ass house. And I get it. Decesso's not that big a place, but expanding it by going into various worlds, I don't think that's the right answer. And speaking of Edward's campaign, will we actually get to go into alternate worlds as Edward? If Emily's insane enough to do this, using the talisman to go places, will Edward do the same? I can't imagine his campaign just taking place in Decesso alone, so weird shit's going to happen on his side as well, but right now I don't know if it's going to be the same as Emily's or something different. I did like at the end there that we stabbed Jeremy with an ice pick, or we stabbed Jacob rather, and that corresponded to us stabbing Jeremy with the ice pick, and we gave him a lobotomy. That's great. I like that. Alright, so I'm going to shut up, let the credits play out, and next time we'll check out Edward's campaign. See you in a bit. What does that say? Non sum quale seram. Translated, please. You have unlocked New Game Plus. You can now play with all weapons unlocked, deadlier combat, and some new surprises when starting a new game. I don't know. It's talking about difficulty combat here, and that seems like a very bad idea. I'll do some research on that before I start as Edward. Alright, back shortly.